and welcome to Divine Duality Tarot. My name is TJ. Today's video is for you, Taurus, for the week of December 19th. Yeah. Couldn't remember what the exact date for Monday is, but what I'm going to do for you today, Taurus, is a simple, just a relationship spread. Excuse me. I'm going to look into your energy going into that week, and then I'm going to look into your partner, whoever this interest is, their energy going into this week. And man, kind of give you an idea of where we're going to be, meeting in the middle, what the dynamic is of this whole thing. And if any of it is a little vague, if any of the messaging out here is a little vague, I do have a second deck here for clarification purposes. So with that said, let's see what's going on. Let's see what is Taurus's energy going into that week. What is Taurus's energy going into it? Well, apparently those two were really screaming. Okay, and what is Taurus's interest energy going into that week? It's always the best thing to hear is the So let's go over your energy going into that week. You have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a new but slow. It's acting on feeling but taking your time with it. It's a lot of calculation going into it. You're being careful with your methodology. And then you have the Moon. The Moon is clarity in a relationship. It's truth coming to light. It is honest conversation is a big part of it too. Like you're starting to see, both sides of the situation. Being more open and receptive to external influence, such as words from your romantic interest. And then you have the King of Wands, which is power and authority and loyalty. So it's not necessarily a controlling person, but somebody who has their voice heard, putting their half of the relationship forward, contributing their part, but also in a way that promotes, still seeming loyal in the relationship. So you are going into this week mindful. I think if you've been having issues, that you are going into this well-rounded and well-prepared. You are not somebody to be trifled with that week. You have power, you have clarity, you have the temperance and self-control to take your time so that you can carefully make decisions based on facts due to the clarity that you have. This is going to be a good week for you. If there are any negative things going on, this is going to be a week to address it, because you have that power. Like this is a Taurus getting stuff done week. And going into your interest, this is definitely a Taurus getting stuff done week, because you have the Lovers. They're going into it with their values aligned. They're going into it, and this is probably the most important thing to me. My wife's favorite is the High Priestess, because it's gut feelings. My best message is definitely the Lovers, because values and being a soulmate, whatever, there's a lot of different things that go into it. And don't think for a minute that soulmates is not something to go for, but having your values, especially your core values, aligned is paramount in a relationship. Because if you can't agree on the foundations, your basic values of the relationship, then anything you build on top of it, you're building on uneven ground. You have to have even ground, and that's what having aligned values really is. So they're going into it with stability, and that's a good thing, because if there's problems, they're less likely to be, wrecked emotionally, able to receive criticism. And they have the Seven of Pentacles, which is slowing down, which is good. That means that they're going to be a lot more thoughtful in their action. If they've been rushing to things, if they've been acting, real aggressive lately, and I don't necessarily mean aggressive as in being aggressive toward you, in an abusive way. It could be, hopefully not, but I think this is more so this saying that they are slowing down in their state of mind. They've been rushing, they've been rapidly thinking. There's a lot of thought, a lot of conflicting energy that would easily hold somebody back. That storm in their head is starting to finally calm down, and they're going to be like these two together. Values aligned, they're stable, and they're also slowing down, so they'll be more receptive to what you have to say, and more than likely have the ability to not only not hear what you're saying and not necessarily just listen to what you're saying, but understand and take to heart what you're saying. And they're definitely receptive to truth, because you have the Six of Swords, which is moving on to calmer water. Taurus, this is a week that your romantic interest, your partner, whoever this person is that you are really looking into, this is a week to get stuff done. This is a week of action. This is a week of power that you have. And don't be afraid to share it, because their goal, their mentality is more so aligned with yours than you may realize. So take advantage of this situation and really make sure that your 50-50 part is understood, and make sure that their 50-50 part is understood, and you can easily make this week a win for you. I'm telling you, Taurus, this is a pro you spread. This messaging is just straight. Do it. Think your thoughts through. Don't rush. But what your thoughts are, make it happen, because they're in a position to listen to you. So, Taurus, leave me a comment below. Let me know if this resonates with you. And don't forget to like and subscribe. So with that, Taurus, I will see you next week.